Hello and welcome back to Capture the Crafty Villains with Alzroy Galcone. In this second episode, I'm going to show you for the first time ever Fuzzylumpkins. This is also going to be the final time that I'm going to show you Fuzzylumpkins during this crossover event. Anyway, if you do like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss out on anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. So yeah, Fuzzylumpkins, there are 3 things that I remember about this particular villain when I watched this show back when I was a kid. First of all, he is living in a woods, so I'm finding it quite curious why we are fighting against him in the mayor's office. Second of all, he doesn't like if people are visiting his property in the woods. And last but not least, he has a banjo called Joe. And by the way, this is just my hot take. Out of all the villains in the Powerpuff Girls franchise, Fuzzylumpkins has the most when it comes to the musical skill. Now back to the main event itself, where if you watch the previous video with the Amoeba Boys, you might be probably thinking, well, Alzroy, it could not be just beating the iconic villains in the Powerpuff Girls franchise and get the highest score. And yes, you would be right. So we need to put these villains into jail, and the way we put the villains into jail was by scoring all the way into the Triple S ranking, which was the highest ranking that the player can get on most of these villains. I will talk more once we got into some other villains that requires a higher ranking than just Triple S to put them into jail. And once this villain was put into jail, at some point they will try to do a breakout from the jail and they will succeed. Then it's our job to put them back into jail once again. But there's a catch. Usually to catch these villains once again, there will be a debuff that makes the job harder. I'll talk more about it in the next episode of Capture the Crafty Villains. Anyway, that is the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Alzroy Galcone signing it off, and I'll see you in the next videos. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.